Summer had not quite reached Johannesburg in time for Women's Day, but it was still bright and sunny at Roosevelt High School as thousands of ladies celebrated their day by turning up for the Total Sports Ladies 10-kilometre race.
Particular reason, huh?
No, this I've just come out to do a run, yeah. Always dressed like this.
Awesome, thanks.
Many of the participants were keen to add their bit to the race's charity drive.
Firstly, for women cancer, I'm supporting that, and to get fit.
There were a few men in drag out there, but they had to stand back as the fairer sex took centre stage.
It's all about the ladies. It's Women's Day, so we're celebrating Women's Day today, and we want to have fun.
Well, I think it's a good cause. It's Women's Day. It's nice to get out in the sun and just run a little bit. So, yeah, you know, it's good to keep fit as well. So I'm quite excited about it.
The excitement was infectious as the start drew near and the dancers did their thing.
We celebrate a Women's Day since it's a Women's Month and a Cancer's Month. Thank you.
It's Women's Day every day, but today is a specific day for all the women to celebrate, and the other women who celebrated before us. But it's a very important day today.
Well, am I running today because it's one of the best races on the calendar and I'm a woman.
The elite runners challenging for top places all crowded into the front row, and they were soon sprinting away down the hill, trying to get a good position early on. Behind them, the masses poured across the start line, some running, others jogging, and the rest quite happy to walk the whole way.
Ladies, when you walk past, smile and wave.
It was a different story up front as the leaders ran at faster than 16 kilometres per hour. Lebo Palula in the dark green of Gauteng Striders ran alongside Yvette van Black in Nedbank green, with Tebogo Marcella in the red of Mr. Price up there as well. Behind them, the road was filled to capacity with a moving human river as thousands of women made their way to the first kilometre mark. By the time they reached the 2-kilometre mark, O'Neill Dintwe had joined Palula and Van Black in the lead. Marcella now had found the pace a little fast for her liking and was now in 4th spot. At this stage, the trio was quite happy to run together and share the pacemaking duties. Most of these girls are capable of running under 35 minutes for this distance, but today the hilly route in Johannesburg's high altitude made a time of 37 minutes a better target. A quick stop to remove her shoes forced Lebo Palula to drop back into 3rd position. Working hard on the hills in 5th spot was Cornelia Joubert. She passed 3 kilometres in well under 12 minutes, just ahead of Christine Kalmer, younger sister of South African road running champion Renee. While the speed merchants were charging along at sub-40-minute pace, the big crowd of walkers was strolling along far behind, quite happy to enjoy a fun day of fitness and fellowship with their friends. And the organisers had made sure that there was plenty of entertainment along the way. Runs and walks such as these are hugely popular, with thousands of women joining in the fun in massive races staged all over the country. Over the past decade, fitness amongst women has become a major industry, with gyms and running clubs pulling in female members at an unprecedented rate. Running barefoot clearly worked for Palula, because she soon caught and passed Van Black. By 4 kilometres, Lebo was a few seconds clear of Yvette, with O'Neill Dintwe back in 3rd place. The ever-consistent Tebogo Marcella was safely in 4th position. Behind her, things had changed, with Mpho Mabuza moving strongly through the field into 5th. passing Cornelia JHB on the way. Surprisingly, no one was in sight behind her, with Christine Coleman not having her best day and dropping back steadily. All these girls were well set to break the 40-minute barrier. By the 6-kilometre mark, Lebo Palula was in full flight, cruising along safely in the lead. Yvette van Black looked a little tired but was still second. This was unusual for her, having totally dominated women's short-distance road running across the country this year. Possibly she had not peaked for this race, as she normally does for championship events. There were now large gaps between the leaders, Dintwe being about half a minute behind Van Black at 8 Ks. Back in the field, it was becoming rather noisy. There are several reasons for the increasing popularity of walking and running amongst South African ladies. Fitness has many benefits, not the least of which is weight control, although this is by no means the only one. Improved concentration levels, better sleeping patterns, and improved self-image are amongst the other benefits of running. And of course, it's a lot of fun to get out there and train with your friends. For the sponsors, Total Sports, this was an excellent opportunity to interact directly with their marketplace, both slow and fast, like race leader Lebo Palula, who had now reached 8 kilometres. The Palula twins are famous in South African road running. From skinny little juniors a decade ago, the two of them have matured into considerable international athletes on the track as well as on the road. Yvette van Black was still the way back in second, her position quite safe. O'Neill Dintwe, a Botswana national, competing in South Africa, still held on to third spot with just 2 Ks to go. Mpho Mabuza's swift improvement continued as she closed down in the top 4. With less than 2,000 metres to go, it was unlikely that she would improve on her 5th place. Cornelia JHB was now 6th, but more than 20 seconds down on Mabuza, and 4th place to Bocho Marcela.
As women in South Africa, we have to be recognized. That's the most important thing.
Oh, women are great people. They give birth to us, eh? They build a nation. What more? They teach the nation. A woman is everything. A woman builds a home. Thank you.
It means the creation of new generations, growing people up to be the person they're supposed to be. That's what it is.
All eyes were on the finish line to witness an excellent victory by Lebo Palula, the only runner on the day to break 36 minutes for the tough course. 30 seconds later, Yvette van Black arrived at the end after a good run, her time 36:20. O'Neill Dintwe of Botswana came home third in a fine time of 36 minutes 43 seconds. In the end, the top 5 women all broke 38 minutes, a good result on a tough course at altitude. Lebo Palula was the outstanding runner on the day, her 35:50 being of international standard. Out on the road, everyone else was happy to jog and walk, but the race charity was also on their minds.
Well, we think that the most important is for breast cancer awareness, and that's why we saving second place.
In the end, it was a successful and enjoyable day for all the ladies out there on Women's Day in Women's Month. It was also a special one for the winner and the runner-up.
For my side, I don't want to lie. My performance is not that good because I was coming back from Spain. I've got 2 weeks now. I'm in South Africa. I just told myself I'm just going to run with my brain and my legs, nothing else, because I don't have enough speed, I don't have enough power. But with Almighty God, I did well. That was a good performance for me. The race was very fine for me.
Yeah, it wasn't a good race. I struggled a bit. I was off for like 7 weeks, not really training. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. Wanted to run under 36. Didn't mind the position, but yeah, it wasn't my day today.